Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Alex English Studio, the place where English becomes clear, confident, and natural. I'm your host, Alex, and I'm truly excited to have you here today.
And I'm Maya. If you're learning English and you feel stuck, confused, or frustrated, maybe you understand English but can't speak it fluently, then this episode is especially for you.
Before we begin, take just 1 second to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and share it with someone who is also learning English. Your support helps us reach more learners around the world.
Yes, and don't forget to turn on the notification bell so you never miss a new lesson, podcast, or fluency tip.
Now, if you've ever said, "I understand English, but I can't speak it fluently," you are not alone. Millions of learners feel the same way.
And today, we're going to talk honestly about why you're not fluent yet and exactly how to fix it.
Let's begin. Maya, let's start with an honest question. You've been learning English for a while now. Do you feel fluent?
Not really, Alex. I can read English, I can understand movies sometimes, I know grammar rules, but when I speak, I hesitate. I forget words and I feel nervous. My mind goes blank.
That feeling, that gap between knowing English and speaking English, is one of the biggest frustrations for learners all over the world.
Exactly. Sometimes I feel like I'm doing something wrong. I study so much, but my speaking doesn't improve.
Let me tell you something very important, Maya, and everyone listening. You are not doing something wrong, but you may be doing the wrong things. Fluency does not come from memorizing more grammar rules, learning thousands of vocabulary words, or waiting until you feel ready or perfect. Fluency comes from daily speaking, right habits, right mindset.
So it's not about studying more, it's about studying differently?
Exactly. And today, we'll break down why you're not fluent yet and exactly how to fix it step by step. Let's start with the first major reason. You're learning English, but you're not using English.
That's true. I study every day, books, apps, YouTube videos, but I don't really speak much.
And that's the problem. Let me give you an example. Learning English without speaking is like learning how to swim by reading books about swimming, watching videos about swimming, but never entering the water.
So I'm standing near the pool but not swimming?
Exactly. Here's the truth. Fluency is not built in notebooks. Fluency is not built in grammar exercises. Fluency is built in conversations.
But what if my English is bad? What if people laugh?
That's exactly why you must speak. You don't improve first and then speak. You speak first and improvement follows. Think of a baby. A baby doesn't wait to speak perfectly. A baby speaks badly and becomes fluent.
That makes sense. I've been waiting too long.
Maya, be honest. Are you waiting to feel confident before you speak English?
Yes, I always think, let me practice more, let me learn more, then I'll speak.
That is one of the biggest fluency traps. Confidence does not come before speaking. Confidence comes after speaking.
So I shouldn't wait?
Never wait. Let me tell you something powerful. Every fluent speaker was once uncomfortable. Every confident speaker was once nervous. Every smooth speaker once made many mistakes. Fluency is not the result of comfort. Fluency is the result of action.
That makes me feel better. I thought confident people were just born confident.
No one is born fluent in a second language. Fluency is built, not gifted. And remember, mistakes are not the enemy. Silence is. Now, let's talk about grammar. Maya, when you speak English, do you think about grammar?
Yes, all the time. I think, is this tense correct? Is this sentence correct? Did I use the right preposition?
That's another fluency killer. Grammar is important, but not during speaking. When you speak, your focus should be meaning, message, and connection, not rules.
So grammar is for learning, not for speaking?
Exactly. Think of grammar like traffic rules. You learn the rules, but when you drive, you don't think, now I must use the brake. Now I must turn the steering wheel. You just drive.
That makes a lot of sense.
In the same way, grammar should be automatic, not active when you speak. Now let's talk about translation. Maya, when you speak English, do you first think in your language and then translate?
Yes, always. I think in my language, then I try to translate into English.
That's normal, but it blocks fluency. Translation causes slow speech, confusion, fear, and mental overload. Your brain is doing double work. Think, translate, speak. Fluent speakers do think, speak.
That explains why I feel tired after speaking English.
Exactly. Fluent speakers don't translate. They think directly in English.
But how do I stop translating?
Not by force, but by habit. We'll talk about exactly how to fix this very soon. Now, one more major problem, you don't have a clear fluency system. Most learners study randomly, practice occasionally, speak only when forced. Fluent speakers practice daily, speak intentionally, use structured habits.
That's true. I study whenever I feel motivated, but I don't have a routine.
And motivation comes and goes, but systems stay. Random learning creates slow progress. Structured learning creates fluency. Fluency needs a system, not just motivation. Now let's talk about solutions, the real path to English fluency. Step 1. Speak every day, even if it's bad. Maya, how often do you speak English now?
Only when I have to, in class or at work.
From today, speak every day, even if it's only 5 minutes. Talk to yourself, a friend, a mirror, or a recording. Fluency grows through daily speaking, not occasional practice.
So even talking to myself counts?
Absolutely. Speaking is speaking. Your brain doesn't know the difference. Step 2. Use simple English, not perfect English. Stop trying to sound intelligent. Start trying to sound clear. Say, I like this. I don't understand. I'm learning. I need help. Simple English creates speed. Speed creates confidence. Confidence creates fluency.
I usually try to use big words to sound better.
Big words slow you down. Simple words move you forward. Fluent speakers use simple language beautifully. Step 3. Think in meaning, not in grammar. When you speak, ask yourself, what do I want to say? Not, is this grammatically correct?
That feels freeing.
Good, because fluency is freedom. Your listener cares about your message, not your grammar. Step 4. Stop translating, start experiencing English. Here's a powerful daily exercise. When you see coffee, think coffee. Car, think car. Tired, think tired. No translation, just direct connection.
So I train my brain to connect English words directly to real life?
Exactly. That's how children learn, and that's how fluency is built. Step 5. Learn phrases, not words. Instead of learning understand, learn I understand. I don't understand. Do you understand? Real English lives in phrases, not dictionaries.
That feels much more practical.
Because real conversations use chunks, not isolated words. Step 6. Create a daily fluency routine. Here's a simple daily routine anyone can follow. 5 minutes, speak out loud. 5 minutes, listen to English. 5 minutes, read aloud. 5 minutes, think in English. That's just 20 minutes a day, and it can change your fluency.
That feels realistic and doable.
Exactly. Fluency is built with consistency, not intensity. Maya, let me tell you something important, and this is for everyone listening. You're not bad at English. You're not slow. You're not incapable. You just haven't been trained correctly.
That's really encouraging to hear.
Fluency is not a talent. Fluency is a skill, and skills can be learned with the right practice. Let's summarize today's episode. You're not fluent yet because you learn but don't use English. You wait for confidence. You overthink grammar. You translate. You lack a system. You become fluent when you speak daily, use simple English, focus on meaning, think in English, and follow a routine.
I feel motivated, clear, and hopeful now.
That's exactly our goal. Now, if this episode helped you, like this video, subscribe to Alex English Studio, share it with someone learning English.
Yes, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss a new episode. We release new fluency lessons and podcasts every week.
In our next episode, we'll talk about how to speak English confidently without fear. Until then, keep practicing, keep speaking, and remember, fluency begins when you stop waiting and start speaking.